Alright, so still dealing with this excessiveness of Reuben, man. Alright, this is dressing like millionaires in world's poorest country, living differently. Right, and they would be living differently compared to the rest of they people around them. Because, like what the word unduly means, right? They do things out of proportion with what's reasonable or right. So in the midst of in the midst of their living conditions, they do things out of proportion. They stand out above the crowd. You know, they stick out. They wear these high, expensive, costly suits and ties and shoes. You know, apart from the rest of their people, just so what they can look exceptional, splendid, so they can look dignified, man. Right? Doing things out of the norm. So let's play this video again, man.
Tu dois savoir se changer. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de souliers ici.
Barcos Irbaj Zebra.
I'm called Barcos Ibra Zebra,
Right.
and
Doing things out of proportion. Bob 33.
to these sapors, it doesn't matter whether they don't eat day or night, as long as they're well dressed. It's so surprising to see their homes, because it's totally different according to how they look. They live in ramshackled houses, but in those houses lies clothes and decorations of millions of money.
Tu dois savoir se changer. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de souliers.
So you see, in spite of their living conditions, these guys willing to go all out of the way just to look good, dignified, well respected, and well mannered, man. And their opinions and their appearance in relation to how they dress. Right? With their expensive name brand clothing, shoes, ties. This is the curse, man. Let's get that in Genesis. Hold on, first of all, fair use, man. Okay? I don't own none of this material. Just using this for educational and teaching purposes. Alright? Now let's get to the scriptures, man. Alright? Thou shalt not excel. Genesis 49, verse 3, man. Salak, verse 4. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel. Alright? Even though you display yourself to be excellent and dignified and have power, you not excelling because you impoverished, man. You living in the poorest country, but yet at the same time, the richest country in the world. But because you cannot excel, you can't tap into them resources to actually be excellent and dignified. But you looking like you $1 million, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the condition in Reuben, man. Thou shalt not excel. What's that talking about? Yathar. To jut over or exceed, by implication to excel. Alright? You're not going to excel, man. Hold on, let me backtrack. Thou shalt not excel. Okay? Alright, so yeah, I'm dealing with this excessiveness, man. Alright? Listen to video Congo Danny's. Check out what this guy, what Maxime says. A support must own different outfits, man. Okay. A support mustn't have just one but several in order to create. This is where the excessiveness comes in. Right? Being unduly. Being a dandy. Harmony and ambience is in how they dress. To stand out, you must have lots of clothes and shoes. You see that? This is the whole point, man. To stand out. To be the son of show. To represent. This is the whole point of Reuben, man. To represent. Represent the dignity and power of the nation, man. The excellency of all of those good things. To stand out, you must have lots of clothes and shoes, man. Ain't no exception. That makes a dandy. You mustn't be boring. See, that's what a dandy is, man. Right? Go back to the definitions, man. A man unduly devoted to style, neatness, and fashion in dress and appearance. Okay? An excellent thing of its kind. So you unduly with it, man. You just completely you blow it out of proportion. If something is unduly, it's done out of proportion with what's reasonable or right. There ain't no limit to what you gonna do, man. You gotta have more than one. You gotta have gobs of it. You gotta be flowing in this. Come on, man. Excessively. You gotta be excessive with it. It's a passion, man. Hold on, let me get that. Get that video, man. Si es une passion. You know what I'm talking about? It's a passion, man. Can't play no games with this. This is hold on, make sure I got the kings of Sape. Sape, man. Le Sape. A fashion revolution from Congo to Cameroon. GD documentary.
Dans ce quartier populaire de Douala, nous avons rendez-vous.
So in this working class neighborhood of Douala, we have a meeting with Christian.
Avec Christian, 32 ans.
32, dressed to the nines. That's
Tiré à quatre épingles.
because we're subscribers like that. I don't know if that's the correct translation. But look what he say, man. Listen, this is an obsession for them, man. In this obsession, it's an obsession that drives them to have the excessive amounts of clothing so they can represent and be dignified in the most excellent manner. You know what I'm talking about? They listen, man. They not settling for less, man. Yeah, y'all Jake said that. You're not spending no clothes like, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not spending no money on these clothes like this. You know? We not doing it like they doing it in the Congo, man. Look, because we're subscribers like that. And to be well dressed, I would absolutely always have to be a small sacrifice because I am modest. You see that? But I have made the effort to always be clean. This brother not playing, man. The excellency of dignity, man. Hold on, man. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength. The excellency of dignity and the excellency of power. He means it's a small sacrifice. He said that's a small sacrifice. All them thousands of dollars he spent, right? To look dignified, man. That's a small sacrifice for him. Well, let me go back, man. That's why they obsess. A small sacrifice because I am modest. But I have made
sacrifice parce que je suis modeste, mais j'ai fait l'effort d'être propre
the
toujours.
effort to always be clean, and that's just how
Et
it
puis c'est
is.
comme ça. C'est une passion.
It's a passion.
Grâce à la
It's a passion. C'est une passion, man. Let me get that again, man. That's beautiful, man. Hold on, I gotta run. I'm gonna play it back. You know what I'm talking about, man? Come on, man. It's Reuben right here, man.
Ce quartier populaire de Douala, nous avons rendez-vous avec Christian, 32 ans, tiré à 4 épingles.
Ça, c'est parce qu'on est déjà abonné comme ça. Et être bien habillé, faudrait absolument toujours mettre des petits sacrifices parce que je suis modeste, mais j'ai fait l'effort d'être propre toujours. Et puis c'est comme ça. C'est une passion.
Grâce à la...
C'est une passion. It's a passion, man. This is why Reuben is obsessed, man. That's why he is excessive with the clothes, with the shoes, man, the accessories. See, thanks to his style, Christian is a bit of a star in the neighborhood, man. Fashion has been a part of him. Dignity, man. Listen, man, they not about to settle, man. Matter of fact, let me go back, because this brother, as soon as he walked in the cleaners, the brothers look back. They look back at him. Hold on, Pete, I ain't playing. Make sure I get this, man. Rich or poor, this fashion adorns all levels of society.
Société. Mais pas question d'improviser, il faut respecter.
There's no question of improvising. Certain rules must be respected. Listen, man, this Lasape stuff, you cannot settle, man. You can't cut no corners like they do with these jobs here in Babylon. Cut corners to save money. You know? Look, man, they ain't playing in the Congo, man.
Et certaines règles.
Look. Watch these brothers turn their head. That's the son of looking. The son to grab the attention, the hype man. Look at these gentlemen here. They gonna look back at the brother. Watch.
Certaines règles. Dans ce quartier populaire de Douala,
Damn,
nous
look, they
avons
look
rendez-vous
right at
avec
the brother.
Christian, 32 ans, tiré à 4 épingles.
Ça, c'est parce qu'on est déjà abonné comme ça. Et être bien habillé, faudrait absolument toujours mettre des petits sacrifices parce que je suis modeste, mais j'ai fait l'effort d'être propre toujours. Et puis c'est comme ça. C'est une passion.
It's a passion. C'est une passion. Ain't settling for less, man. That's passion, right? If you in the midst of the poverty like that, and you dressing like that, man, come on. You know, man. Your mindset, you got the rich mindset, man. You got the mentality of a wealthy person. Man, that's most excellent in my opinion. Most excellent. Make me want to get some damn Westerns. Some Louis V, man. Come on, man. This is great. The excellency of dignity, man. Willing to look dignified no matter the cost. No matter what. Right? Come on, man. Alright, so yeah. Still dealing with the excessive and overconsumption of clothing because of their obsession with it. All right, this dressing like millionaires in poverty. All right, dandy Congos, dandies of the Congo.
I had one more question for Reuben.
Are they wasting their money? Do they have enough money? They obviously don't have a lot of money. So are they wasting their money on clothes?
I would say they are obsessed about that.
Right. See, they obsessed about it, man. This is their passion. C'est une passion. Okay?
Bad way though?
No. Then that's a judgment. But because I would say those guys are performing and they are growing their career. They will be used for
like a street performer.
Advertisement, for instance.
In what way advertisement?
Yeah, let's say someone is coming with a new brand.
Oh, like Versace would come.
Versace, like Dolce & Gabbana.
And they get this person to dress in a new style.
Exactly, that's the way they are making money.
And they get paid.
Anyway, even on each level, they really make money with whatever it is, but they make money that way. And I think it's much more an art and a very interesting art to develop actually in this country.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, dude, cheers.
So it's the obsession, man. You know, this is the way they make their living. Obsessed with it. That's what it is to be a dandy. To do things out of proportion. All right. This is what they do, man. They do things to get the attention, to grab the looks, the attention of people, man. They a hype man. Let's get that real quick. Let's go into that, man. All right. Because remember what I said earlier. They do things to grab attention, man. It's part of their nature. Being a hype man. Alright. Alright, so Reuben would be a hype man. You know, that was his old, that's what Reuben would be, man. Like someone who would display the excellency of dignity. And ambianceur, right, is a French term frequently used in African context for entertainer, hype man, or a person who creates a lively atmosphere at a party or event, right? So everything that Reuben does is like he in a party, man. Like he's celebrating something, right? Let's get an example of that. All right. This guy, Keko, le monument, le vivant. All right. So he pretends to be a statue, right?